Hey guys, Beast1210. I wanted to talk to you guys about gas masks. It's something I'm starting to look into, sort of as the without rule of law areas. This is cheaper than dirt. Probably see the next few videos I've got here with some products from theirs. First time I've ordered from them, and I was pretty impressed with some of the stuff they've gotten. This one that you're looking at is the it's an OM10 gas mask. Now I gotta tell you, it is a cheek filter, so it's an internal filter, and I'll kind of show that in a second. But they do advertise protects against nuclear, biological, chemical, virus. That's not entirely true. Gotta do a little research. I didn't quite get these with the intention of chemical, nuclear, anything. Just thought for the price they were like $8. It's something to try out. So when I'm starting to look into them, you can't certainly hurt for $10. They're a great product for the money. One of the things a lot of people I know that have mentioned, they're like, well, I want to leave them sealed. I want to keep them all together. I don't want to bring them out. Well, the problem with that is some of the people have mentioned that they come with extra lenses. Well, they're not extra lenses. The lenses are made to be installed. There's an internal lens and there's an outside, kind of like a double pane window, and that's designed to be that way. You actually have to install the lenses on there. Same with the filters. If you don't take the filters, excuse me. So there's a lot of people that want to leave all this, in the nice packaging, not touch it, not bring it out until the day after they use it. Well, there's a couple problems with that. Either you're not going to know how to use it, or maybe it's missing pieces or whatever. So I recommend you get it out. One of the things is people, they don't want to touch the filters. Well, this particular version is what they call cheek filter. You have to physically install this filter inside, and you do it from the inside. There are you can see those little white snaps in there. That gives you access to the cheek, and you actually have to put this inside the cheek. Now I've only installed one right now, and then it creates a seal on the back side, and this little guy will screw in here, but it'll clamp down on this hole and whatnot. If you guys are really interested in getting a good quality gas mask, Cheaper Than Dirt also carries the Israeli. You don't know what year the Israelis made. I don't know. You can probably find identification marks. There's a great website to check out if you're interested in masks, and I believe it's approvedgasmask.com. They actually have a separate file on there that it covers all these used gas masks or surplus gas masks that are advertised, just like this one was, for nuclear, chemical, etc., etc. Well, even when these were new and rated, they were only designed, this filter was only designed to handle tear gas. It wasn't designed for anything else. So even if this, I don't see anything wrong with this rubber. Rubber and certain materials will become more porous over time. I really don't think that's the case. I think the seals, because they weren't used, are just fine on this. They do have very finite little like breather holes and stuff that use sort of a baffle material. From what I can tell, it all seems great. But like I said, you've got to install this stuff, so you can't wait till the last minute. Heaven forbid you actually got to use it or something. And there's going to be a lot of people out there that says, what the hell do you need a gas mask for? Well, I got to tell you, before I became, more prepared of mind, I was in Seattle during the WTO riots. Didn't know a whole lot. Got in a huge cloud of tear gas. A friend of mine, more of an activist friend, what he carried is sort of what a lot of the SWAT guys carry, and they make it in a spray, and they make it in sort of a wet, moist towelette wipe, but it neutralizes tear gas. And thank God I was with him and knew him, because it's horrible. And tear gas is something that's more prevalent, something used for riots, crowd control, certain things like that. I doubt they're going to come out and start shooting people but they definitely need to control the masses. And you know, those non-lethal things come out, the riot gear comes out, and tear gas is a powerful component to that. So you know, I'll look into these, see if I can still get filters for these. I doubt that I can. I'm going to continue my search for a better gas mask, but for $8, you know, you really can't beat this. So you have something on hand while you're continuing your search. But do your research, be informed of the products you're getting. You know, like I said, you're going to find all these people that claim it's, you know, a nuclear, chemical, etc., etc. I'm sure this rubber is great for tear gas. Once you get into more chemical situations where things are actually physically dripping on you or falling from the sky, I think is where more of the 20-year shelf life of the rubber comes into play. But like I said, this wasn't designed for that in the first place. This is a Czechoslovakian mask, I believe, is their background. And like I said, it was only designed for tear gas. So going into that, knowing that, that's fine. For $8, I think it's a great mask. It's nice, supple rubber, and, you know, that's my review. Thanks, guys.